Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm a hustler, baby. I'm a hustler, baby. I know heartbreaks, setbacks. Bitch, if I crap out, I'm sure I'ma get back. I've been through the ups and downs, you know I get around. So to me, it's all a part of the game. Make money, make money. When shit hit the fans, will take money. Southside. You know what it is. You know what it is. It's that good Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, Season 3, Episode 7, entitled, Where All Are Guilty. I am your humble and most honorable host, Real. And this episode is brought to you by that J-Dub, that Johnny Walker Black Label, thank you. 'Cause that's how I roll. And Coke, Diet Coke, 'cause I'm old. You know what I'm saying? Old school. Things come into focus like a Kodak shot, don't they? Let's just get down to brass tacks. We start off with Paul sitting in his crib, feet up in the recliner, enjoying a little downtime. Taking pulls off a joint, sipping on what looks like some coffee, listening to that good Arrested Development. Tennessee, Tennessee, Tennessee. Doing a crossword puzzle in the section of the newspaper where crossword puzzles would be found. All of a sudden, Ronnie and his newly formed two-man crew break down Paul's door. No knocks, just break it down. Damn a neighbor, damn whatever time of day it is. This is meant to be an introduction he won't forget or minimize. Ronnie comes in, punches Paul in the gut. His crew drag him down the hall, down to the little boss man, Kanan. Knew Ronnie would be seeing Paul at some point. We knew it. Paul like, Kanan, we cool, right? Kanan like, no, Paul, we not cool. That's the thing. A short while later, Famous come up in the spot, coming to get his stuff so he can get the hell up out of there. It's tense as hell up in that piece. Like you know you just walked into some shit. Paul sitting on the bench looking down. Ronnie too close for comfort next to his ass, with the gat out. Leaning in on Paul like he just finished whispering sweet nothings in Paul's ear. Paul looking like he been violated up in that piece. Paul looking like he had been violated for sure. Kanan and Ronnie two-man crew standing on the side, watching Ronnie and Paul do their thing on the bench. This little conversation or whatever's being had, whatever's happening here, they watching it. Now, Famous don't like the sight of this at all. Kanan like, what the f*** you doing here? Famous like, oh, my bad, wrong apartment. Wrong time. I think I'm gonna come back another time. Y'all look real busy to me, and I never, ever want to look or be this damn busy. Ronnie like, you ain't gotta leave. They pressing Paul, pressing him on why he said he was gonna call the police on Kanan the last time he and Kanan spoke. Paul like, I wasn't gonna call police, I was just butthurt because I ain't have no couriers to run my work. Ronnie like, get up. You pissed your drawers, young Scrappy. Let's go get you cleaned up. What? The f*** you mean let's? Let's. They walk Paul back to his crib. Looked like Ronnie wanted to be the one to change his drawers and everything. Ronnie might be on that county blues time. I don't know, I'm just speculating here. His two-man crew looked like they was right in line with the plan, too. We find out Ronnie a booty bandit. If Ronnie a booty bandit, Paul's ass is grass for real. Famous and Kanan catch up real quick and real matter-of-factly. Famous tell him he just came to get the rest of his shit. Kanan tell him be gone before I get back from down the hall. Famous gathers said shit. Tries to get gone before they come back, cause whatever smoke they got, Famous don't want none of it. But try as he may, he does not succeed. Ronnie and Kanan come in before he gets the piece up out of there. Ronnie's intimidation game is real aggressive. I actually dig this Ronnie. I actually dig it now that he's part of something. His energy makes him less psycho-like, just a little bit. You can see what Unique meant when he said what Ronnie good at is real specific. No time for pleasantries, just about that action. Ronnie get to asking Famous why he don't want to live here with Kanan no more. Famous tells him his mama want him back home. Ronnie like, what's so good about you that your mama wants you back home? The way he talking to Famous and the things he's saying about his own self. It makes you wonder about Ronnie's background. Maybe it's just fodder for the beatdown he want to inflict on Famous if he say the slightest of offensive comments. I don't know. Tells Famous he don't like folks that run their mouth. Famous like, Kanan, can you get your pit bull off me? Damn. He all up in Famous grill. Don't know what Kanan on now. Reason why he treat his boy like that. But something caused a crack in that foundation, and it appears to just be getting bigger. Famous holding up like a champ, though. Little high pitch in his voice at times, but no quiver. I thought he was mostly solid the whole time. Kanan like, Famous cool, he alright. But if he ain't, I'll beat that ass myself. I don't know if I got Kanan winning that fight. Not at this point in time. I know Kanan looking like the boss man, but I ain't got him winning that fight. He does let Famous know for a second or third time, whatever time it is more than once, that he down to put hands on that ass. Famous pieces the hell up out of there. Comes back home, mom's is making lunch. What's better than being at your mom's crib and she making you some lunch? Not too many things in my book. They both apologizing for how they moved earlier. Her for telling him to get out. Him for giving her a reason to tell him to get out. It's a good moment. It's a good moment for Famous. Somewhere across town, Rock goes to meet Quan. Having spoken to Stefano recently, getting the green light to pick up Unique's drug trade pieces. Tells Quan, I'm just going to step in here and pick up where Unique left off. I'm just going to step right in here. You won't even know what's happening. Don't mind if I do. After that disastrous effort with Unique, Quan don't want no parts of what Rock offering. He politely declines. Rock tells him respectfully on Unique's behalf, but nonetheless, that Unique's vision was small. That one-stop shop was way too small thinking for what she's capable of. This piques Quan's interest. He like, there's plenty of players out here. You not the only one. She like, yes, that may be. But I got the winning team. That confidence is often what folks need to see before they really f with you. If you sure of yourself, people tend to take a chance on you. He gives her 2 months to build her thing up. No consignment, payment on delivery. She like, I'll be back. Agent Tanner back at it again, asking old Howard for information on local players. Howard stayed withholding like a check with taxes taken out. Tanner like, what can you give me on Marvin Thomas? Howard like, in what way? I mean, if you tell me where you going with this, if I knew that, I could tell you everything. Tanner like I said before, the only thing I can share with you is the degree of deliciousness of my deli sandwiches. Because that's public knowledge and about all you gonna get. Howard like, you know I'm about to level up and take Ogden's old job. Tanner tells him when he does, he will drop his drawers and share his dirty Hanes laundry with him. But until then, no bueno. Howard gives Tanner a little news he can use. All of a sudden, he sees Scrappy Mom up in there, about to have a little chat with Detective Peng. Feels he needs to know what's going on there. But does he? Howard moving like he on rock payroll. To my understanding, he's not. Is he? I don't think Rock paying this man. Anyway, he makes a move to get up out of there with Agent Tanner. Go talk to Scrappy's mom, see what's what. Tells Tanner that Peng is the guy to talk to, knows these streets as well as anyone else. Leaves out to grab Peng and intercepts Scrappy's mom. Damn near chased him down. Howard tells Peng the task force want to talk to him about the murders and that he'll take the nice lady off his hands. Peng like, oh man, you the best. What? Task force want to talk to me? Okay. Thank you, homie. Howard goes in. Scrappy Mom not feeling this, not one bit. Peng had already sat her down in the interrogation room and everything. She like, where Peng going? I know Peng. That's who I want to spill my guts to. Howard like, I got you. I'm a good listener. What's poppin'? She tells him she's there to talk about a murder. Her son's murder, in fact. Reluctantly tells Howard what she knows. He like, okay, after hearing all that Scrappy Mom had to offer, he like, okay, so who told you all of that? She tells him, come on, player. You know I can't go on divulging that type of detail. You a detective. You know how this work. He like, if you want us to investigate, how we gonna do it if we don't know where you heard it from? All that Marvin Gaye, I heard it through the grapevine, don't get no play up in this Cadillac. Give up the goods so we can help you. And give up the goods she does. Lou Thomas. That's who told me, Lou Thomas. He hit her with the old trickery move. He like, so you telling me Lou Thomas was there when your son got shot? Now that's not what she said. She said that's who told her he was shot. But that's what it turned into. Told him Lou might have been drinking just a little bit when he told her. When she said that, Howard crashed all her little hopes and dreams. Told him words from a drunk man don't always hold up in court. Told her keep her mouth shut, 'cause snitches get stitches. For reals. She like, what the f*** I even come down here for? This some bullshit right here. He leave out of there and run tell that like Martin Lawrence to his ex-undercover lover, Rock, who I feel like he can't seem to stay away from at this point. Like he always meeting up with her. He ain't on no payroll, but he always taking her calls. He always meeting up with her. Like he got feelings or something still for her. Tells her Scrappy's moms came down to the precinct flapping her gums. Courtesy of Lou. They both in disbelief. Rock like the only reason you care is because that Scrappy shit has the potential to blow back on you. I think it's more than that. Howard might be on that SOS band. Tell me if you still care about me. I know, old player shit right there. She like, well, since you here, what's going on with the damn task force? They starting to bark up my tree? Howard like, nope, they ain't got no suspects. Lying his ass off. Tanner just asked him about Marvin. I don't understand his angle or his role here at this point. Can they either dead Howard or put him on Rock payroll? Give him some ass or something. This man just slink around, sniffing task force sandwiches and manila folders, meeting up in parking garages all day, don't do no work. I mean, he does find out he gonna get Ogden's position as long as his background check clears, which he appears to be looking forward to. But Howard ain't catching no breaks. He been working there forever, and the brother gotta go through a background check for the new position. Ain't that some shit? As if he didn't come there every day and work for them already. Like he was fresh off the street and they ain't know him. Ain't that some shit? This man needs an updated storyline. I'm sure he will meet his demise soon enough, because, you know, Burke's pops did come into the precinct looking like he gathering up some of her old stuff. Looking like he trying to pick up where Burke left off maybe on this whole Howard thing. Things are starting to haunt him a little bit. Eventually calls up Detective Foyle for a meetup. Apologizes for his behavior at the funeral. Asks her why Shannon might have killed herself. Asks what's up with Howard. Shannon said he was dirty. Foyle tells him, nah, player. You ain't slick. I ain't even going down that path. You was funky with me at the funeral. And that was you. That was who you are. So kick rocks. Tells him Shannon had a lot of shit going on. We're going to leave it at that. You're going to have to look into Howard on your own. Marvin go to check on Gerald. Just a random stop through out the blue. Come up in the yard and see Gerald's girls in the car, in the back seat, just chilling. And I mean physically chilling. It's damn wintertime and they in the back seat of the car doing nothing. No telling how long they been in that car. Marvin come up, open the door. He like, what's going on here? They told Marvin, Daddy said wait out here till he come get him. Marvin like, oh, hell no. Bang on Gerald's door. Gerald open it up. Kids rush in. Like One or both of them had to take a shit. Daddy played too damn much. Told him I just had some oatmeal. Gerald came to that door like he was fresh off a dope fiend lean, too. He like, hey Marvin, to what do I owe this pleasure? His arms is torn up, visibly sore from needle injections. Like he tried to inject in the same spot multiple times. It's just, his arms look a mess. Up in there having himself a good old time. Like, damn, ain't he got no room he could have just went up in? He send them kids outside. His demons is so bad when he get on that stuff, he got to send them girls out to the car. Why, so he wouldn't potentially violate them? His place is a mess. He in a bad way. He in bad shape. I mean, we knew this already about Gerald. Marvin knew this already. Marvin get to helping him clean up around the house. Hell, he don't get to helping. He cleaning the house. Because Gerald ain't doing a damn thing. Except trying to come down off his high. One of Gerald's girls comes in. Marvin gives her a plate of cookies. Tells her to share that with her sister and go do any homework she might have. You know, Marvin trying to be real uncle-like. Little shorty like, we don't have homework. He like, what? Where y'all go to school at? Up in the Bronx? She laughed at his comment about homework. She laughed that shit off. Like, silly man. We don't do homework up in here. You do know who my dad is, right? You see him. We do what we want to do. I thought she was going to hit him with that. We don't go to school. It's a likely possibility. Marvin like, where these kids' moms at? Because you ain't fit to raise these kids like this, Gerald. Gerald tells Marvin their mom is no better. That she introduced him to the drugs, left him to fend for himself and the girls when he tried to kick the habit. Says he don't know if he can clean up on his own. Marvin lets Gerald know he ain't got her, and he ain't on his own. He gonna be there. As he chows down, Marvin this is, on a snack made famous by the one and only Orange Juice Jones. From his hit song, The Rain, mid to late 80s. Name of the aforementioned snack? Y'all saw it, cornflake without the milk. I saw you and him walking in the rain. The little soliloquy at the end. You without me is like cornflake without the milk. This my world. You just a squirrel trying to get a nut. He damn sure was sitting there eating the cornflakes without the milk. I'm sorry, I'm old. I know such things. Marvin stay eating up somebody's cereal, don't he? If I was Marvin, though, I wouldn't be eating nothing, and I mean nothing, up in that house. After witnessing Gerald for the second time, this time putting his girls out, the way he did, you know Gerald nasty. His habits so bad, no telling what condition any food in that house might have been in. Nevertheless, Gerald got a friend in Marvin. Ain't you feeling Marvin this season? You gotta be feeling Marvin this season. The new female group sensation that's about to take the world by storm, BADA, doing some things. At a photo shoot, getting some photos shot. Nakia hits them with some good news. Says they got a gig opening up at that good Garden State Mall. For the good Shanice. I like your smile. I love that song. A little later, Aisha and Juke up in the bathroom. Aisha throwing up again. Like she might be sick, pregnant, something. They come out and head back into the dance studio where Kanan awaits, ready to take Aisha to the movies. While he waits, Crystal the diva, all up in Kanan grill, all comfy like. Don't matter to Aisha, she come in super excited to see him. Juke, not so much. Concerned for her cousin, she takes him to task on his new choice of friends. I mean, she pulls no punches. She like, where your old ass friends from the party at? Aisha like, yo, I thought they was cool. You know Aisha down for whatever. Like an around the way girl. Juke know the deal though. Know all about Snaps and Pop. How they got caught up in random screets back in the day. Heard Crackle got 20 to life and up for paroling too. I'm just playing. Mad tension is in the air between Kanan and Juke. Kanan and Aisha peace out. Crystal still in there. Juke tells her to stay away from Kanan, 'cause he with Aisha. She like, whatever, what y'all friends? Jukebox and puke box. Told Juke to go f*** herself. Pieced up out of there. Juke piece up out of there, hit the recruiter's office. They ask her what kind of work would she be interested in. Machinery, psychological ops, science, what you want to do? What might you be interested in? She like, I don't know about nothing you just mentioned, but sign me up for the good jobs. You know, the ones with a career. Kanan and Aisha hit the movie theater, getting that last row, way in the back, heavy petting action going on. Kanan on first, trying to steal second. Persistently. With resistance. At some point, Aisha say she gotta roll out, 'cause she tired of telling him no. She like, I ain't trying to keep sweat you, but damn, chill out, you moving too fast. She wanna go now, she expecting Kanan to take her home. He like, no second base. I ain't going nowhere, I got a movie to watch. You gotta bounce? You can take the train, you know how to do it. I paid my $10.50 and I'm gonna get my $10.50 worth out of this movie. Leaves Aisha to find her own means home. This news gets back to Juke, who does not appreciate what she just heard. Heads down to Kanan's spot, which is now more obvious than the action Simrad had going on. You know, people coming and going. Remember Kanan told Simrad, let me get this action up out you. So you have no nosy neighbors, no visible activity, no supply on hand, only to have two dudes standing outside his door at all times now. Ronnie's two-man crew. They stopping Juke like, who you here for? Juke hit him with the attitude. Tell the cats to get up out her way. They get a little pushy and shovey on Juke. Like, you see what's happening here, don't get fucked up now. Ronnie hears the ruckus outside the door. Knowing Juke is Kanan's cousin, let's juke him. She gets right down to brass tacks. She don't like the way Kanan move him. She don't like the way he talking to her. She's not in a good mood about things right now. Start smacking shit out Kanan's hand. Grabs him up, pushes him around. Like big cousins tend to do sometimes. But she treating him like he little Kanan. She like, I know you. Used to wipe the snot out your nose. This ain't you. Tells him she didn't like the way he treated Aisha at the movies. Tells him he fucking up her groove with the group. You know, JUKEBOX been singing forever. Probably never dreamt she would be in the kind of position she's in now. Got a real opportunity to do some things. Wants to give it a go. He potentially messing all that up. Ronnie looking on with little interest. But interest nonetheless. He got the gun by his side, Honey Nut Cheerios in his bowl and on his breath. Ronnie done found his little slice of heaven up in Kanan's spot. Juke leave out. Ronnie like, I can talk to her if you want. Kanan like, don't get it twisted, player. That's my family. Don't nobody fuck with my family. Our business is our business. And me and her shit, that's me and her business. I can dig it. I dug it. Juke leave up out of there. Go tell Rock about Kanan and his new happenings. Figure it's time to have a chat with Aunt Rock. Told her he fucking with them old heads. And that he moving different. You know, Kanan is changing right in front of us. Kanan leave up out of there. But he ain't come home to Rock's. He headed over to Crystal the Diva spot, where he figured that ass might be aplenty. He might have been right. Meanwhile, Rock get the word out to Marvin that Lou been running his mouth. Heard directly from that good 117th Precinct double agent named Howard. They about to put in that recon work for the new hustle with Quan. But tell Marvin he need to get Lulu in check before she does. Said Lulu need to make that situation right. They go into the Chinese restaurant, introduce themselves to Sonny and Richard. Sonny and Richard don't want to do business with nobody after the whole Unique deal fell through. Marvin and Rock tell their new associates that ain't no getting out. Getting out is not an option. And what they want to do is expand beyond just this place. Asks if they own any more spots. Richard like, shit, we don't even own this one. Sonny like, we just manage it. Richard like, but my uncle, now he own a gang of restaurants. Rock like, well, when can we meet this money man? Richard like, you can meet him right now. He over there in the corner eating a number 37. Marvin like, what? A 37? That's my shit. I like him already. Unc tells them, after they talk a little business, that he don't want a fixed price for using his spots. Tells them he wants to be more of a partner, sharing the success and failure of the business. Wants a percentage. Rock tells him, with all the restaurants you got, that might be a bet. but I need to check out your other locations. Gets the list of locations from Richard. He got like 20 locations across Queens and Brooklyn. Rock get to checking them out. She goes to a good many, sees the same company distributing supplies to each location. Heads down to the company to see what their operation looks like. Speaks to the receptionist, poking around, asking questions. Asking what kind of things they ship to the restaurants they supply. A gruff-looking character comes from the adjoining room, tells Rock they only supply Chinese restaurants, so they can be of no service to her. She leaves out with the information she needs, mostly, I think. Rock sets things in motion, in her mind at least. But Rock got something up her sleeve. Meanwhile, across town, Ronnie and Juliana up in PERNESSA and Unique crib. I thought Ronnie was up out of there. Ronnie ain't never leaving that crib. This mofo, he in the living room on the couch. Juliana got her hands up on the inside of Ronnie's thigh. Like a dude might have on a female. She trying to give him tender kisses like Tracy Spencer. He giving her a tight, closed mouth like ain't nothing going up in his grill but some tender chicken nuggets. Ronnie ain't trying to give up no kisses. Shit look hella crazy. She's sitting all comfortable, got a coat off or, whatever she came in there with, ready to take more clothes off, ready to bear it all. Ronnie looking hella uncomfortable, still got his members only dad jacket on. The only thing Ronnie took off was his glasses, and she probably did that. I ain't even going to try to guess why he's sitting there like that. I done already told you what I think. He clearly did not want that cat. Juliana up in there sounding like Halle Berry in Monsters Ball. I want you to make me feel good. Can you make me feel good? All of a sudden, PERNESSA come in, saves the day. I know Ronnie inside was like, whew. I ain't never been so glad to see you without Honey Nut Cheerios. She looking at the scene in her living room like, Ronnie, what the f***? What you doing in here? Why the lady who sell Newports at the bodega up in here? PERNESSA like, Ronnie, I'm confused as a mofo. Sis, we all are. We don't know what the fuck happening up in that spot. We know what Juliana wanted. Well, I don't know if we know what Ronnie want. Ronnie just want that H, heroin and Honey Nut Cheerios. Ronnie got the nerve to ask her why she there. He like, you staying at your mom's house though. I thought we was clear on that. I know she wanted to say, bitch, I live here. But she ain't dumb. She kept it to a simple, this my house. It's my house and I live here. Ronnie tell her to get her shit and go. Leave your house. She does so without issue. Juliana tell him, man, people shouldn't be seeing us like this. She like, you my little secret, and I'm yours. This secret should not be getting out. You gotta be careful, especially with family like that. Just putting shit in Ronnie's head. Sometime later, after the intrusion, Ronnie pop up on PERNESSA down at her mom's house. Hit her with the intimidation routine. He like, you good? You sure? This where your mama live? She like, you following me, Ronnie? He like, it'd be a shame if something happened to you. I'm surprised Ronnie ain't snatched that big ass box of Honey Nut Cheerios that was up in P grocery bag. This a honey nut eating clan up in Raising Kanan. Lou up in the Cafe Vu studios, listening to Famous's What's the 411? What's the 411? Shirley come in with her calming presence. Shirley calming as a mofo, ain't she? She just come in with a little soft talk, hit you off with a little drink. I know what you need, player. Little Jim Beam. That Shirley answer to everything. A shot. She like, I like this. Talking about Famous music. Lou like, it's the truth. After his vote of confidence from Shirley, finds his truth in a bottle of that Captain Jack. The Captain Jack will get you high tonight. Yeah, and take you to your special island. Marvin come up in the spot. Let him know Scrappy's mom went down to the precinct and had herself a little chat. Lou talking about he don't remember going down there to talk to Scrappy moms. That ain't him, that ain't what he did. They give Lou the benefit of the drunken doubt, him and Rock. Marvin tells him he gonna need to clean that mess up though, 'cause he did do it. Sometime later, Marvin double back for Lou, whose mama has recently come down to Cafe Vu to hit him up for whatever little money he had, and didn't appreciate that. You thought you was up out this game. Nope. Time to clean up your mess, little bruh. They outside Scrappy mama house. Lou talking like he don't even remember being here. Captain Jack in his right hand. Dryness in his left hand. No sweat. 'Cause where Lou at and where he always been, it ain't nothing for Lou to ring that bell. Make his way in. Put one in Scrappy Mom's chest. Put one in Scrappy Mom's talking head. And he did just that. Did it like it was nothing. 'Cause it was nothing. Lou was back home, where he belonged, like he never left. Sent her flying right through the coffee table. They both went out with a bang. Thanks for coming out. God bless, and good night.